Namaskar. Good evening. Yes, my beautiful people. I'm already on the live so and I've got this golden opportunity, golden chance, ample chance to be connected with you, beautiful people out there. Yes. You should not be so much excited and so much, enthusiastic that the Pabi Show is already on the floor. And if you people have tight schedule, if you are busy in your schedule, then also you need to come because this is the show that is especially dedicated for you all people out there. So while talking about the time in Nepal, it's already 9:26 and right now 27 9:27. I'm always in such a beautiful mentality to create such a scenario to refresh you, to inform you, and make you assure you is that the program that I am conducting right now is, yes, definitely, specially, surely dedicated to you all beautiful people out there around the globe. Even if you might have your one way of life, you might have your one schedule, you might have your one routine to lead your life, right? But still, I'm here to give the different test of the light that we people are, living right now. My focus is just to live and experience the life firsthand. Because what I have seen is that many people they have sacrificed their inner child, you know, though they have lot of desire and lot of passion to follow, but still they are not actually following what they want from their heart to perform, right? And because of their such habit, the life that they are leading is going to be ruined, going to be destroyed. But if you ask for me, what is the best thing that you love to do, then definitely my answer will be just to be myself, and the function that I like to do being myself is my greatest priority list to do. Okay, there is a checklist that I always pinpoint and that I always uh, you know um, uh, underlined. This is the thing that I used to do is just being myself. Actually, I damn your other, though you might consider, though you might assume me that was sure a person very narcissist, very self-centered, and very much very much selfish. But yes, if you people are thinking me selfish, then definitely you can think me that I'm selfish, I'm narcissist, and I'm arrogant just because I'm following my life, just being myself and following my one passion in my life. Because we have got this beautiful life to lead, you know we don't know once this life end up, whether there is another life or not. So, beautiful people, I'm always here to, you know, uh, hear the beautiful scenario from my own vision of my own eyes. I want to smell, I want to hear, I want to feel the sensation, I want to feel the emotion by myself. Actually, I do not want to, you know, devote just making other people please, because I'm not a people pleaser. What I do from my heart. I do not care what other people might think about my activity and what they're gonna, you know, do from my backside. What I do is just do what I like to do. While talking about these things, you might people, you know, be amassed with the activities, with the, passion that I'm following. But if you know, get attached with me, or let's say if you establish your relationship, friendship relationships, then definitely you can, find out what sort of person I am. Actually, I have felt that many people, you know, many people, number of people in the society, they advocate, yes, they advocate that we must be ourselves. We need to perform what we like. We should not care about other. If we started, caring other, then definitely the steps of progressing ourselves will be passed. But in reality, right? In reality, what I have got the, responses from them that actually they are dying from inside. They are not happy with them. They are not performing what they like. They have just keep themselves in the case, and they have kept some sort of boundaries around them, and they do what other people like. They perform what other people like. This speak, talk what other people want to hear. But in my case, actually, I don't want to talk what other people like to hear. And actually, I will have always not note of dissent for those people who, actually go against me in terms of my, in terms of my choices, in terms of my, you know, doings. What actually we need to consider that there will be always somebody, individual, or anybody that will definitely, against you. And at that time, what you need to consider, what you need to take into consideration is that we need to run over such a people we should not care about. We should ignore. We should have that sort of capacity to ignore such people, so that, yes, so that we can um, progress immensely in the way uh, the society, yes, the human society will be massively progress. Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna, progress much. If you, turn the page of history, then definitely you can see the people who do not cure others, and who become courageous, and who have such, belief system in themselves, have created the history. If you talk about Alexander the Great, if you talk about other so many legend in each and every field, they have created, they have been able to perform excellent, tasks, and they have been able to keep themselves as the creator, generator, and father on that field, master on that field, master minded on that field, a captain on that field, just because they are performing each and every task, just believing on themselves. The person actually who do not believe himself or herself cannot create any sort of miracle. Once he take a burn, he lives his life mediocre and finally dies and mixed with the mud, and there will not be any sort of impact of his living or impact of his uh, you know of his life. For this situation, what I have to say, or what will be the my statement, is that we must have unique sort of walking style, unique sort of mind setup to set the rules and regulation, which uh, you know which rules and regulations will definitely considered very extraordinary by other people. That rules and regulations should sharp the human race. These are some of the tips, these are some of the hacks, these are some of the tricks that I have been sharing with you. You might like, you might not like, it's up to you, but this is my responsibility that I'm sharing, being a speaker, being a host, and definitely being your friend. Each and every individual has his and her own story to tell. His and her heart is filled with such a pain which they want to share with the world. But what they're lacking, or why they are, dropping this idea, is that what other people will gonna think about me, what other other people will have their reaction and responses towards our opinion while we open up to them. But for such situation, I have your I have one remedy for that. You need to open up with the people actually who respect you, who consider your pain, your sufferings, your sorrow, your tension, um, is or are theirs. Okay, you should first understand what actually people think about you, whether they genuinely consider you are the valuable person in their life, or just they take you for granted. So if the people who have taken you as a granted, then definitely you should not be open up. But there are people who truly want your success, want your life to be, are getting sophisticated, then definitely at that time you need to proceed towards themselves. Sometimes you need to bow in front of them. Bowing doesn't mean that you are getting inferior, but the shine of bowing other is respecting others' feeling, who have really shower bestow the power of blessings. Because we people always become arrogant, become so rude, and become so boastful, and we become so proud, performing very well, serving to the nation, serving to the people, and serving to the other human race. It's great. We need to appreciate this one. I have a huge you know applause for them. But sometimes people change their you know behavior. They act like a chameleon, and they are considering themselves such a VIP that they do not consider our feelings. And at that time, what we are also doing is that we are just following and we are just giving themselves importance, forgetting our own self-esteem. At that time, what I want to tell you is that in the life, it's better to die rather than letting your self-esteem, you know, step down by other people. You have to be ready for dying, but you should not let your self-esteem, your heart to be, broken by other irresponsible, other, uh, you know, rascals. So, my beautiful people, I'm always here to share such words of my prayers, words of my prayer to you, all the people out there, to my listeners, to my viewers. It is not just talk for talk, but this conversation is, seriously based on the important research that I have been reading from different sites of my, reading sessions, and I have also learned from other a distinguished personality, bona fide person in our society. In course of living our life, we have our connection with a lot of people who have definitely contributed a lot for the benefits of the society, but we do not sometimes know about their value. And at that time I just scratch such a people having graviated mind, and I'm so much magnetized with the nature of them. I actually do not see the physical gestures, physical structure of the people. What I'm always attached and what I'm always attracted is the wisdom they carry. Okay, and because of that, I'm so much in the position to talk like this in the evening, no matter what I'm feeling, and though I'm tired and I'm feeling so lethargic, because I am right now, yes, I'm right now utilizing this beautiful moment as a moment for generating huge a platform for creating the knowledge that is needed for all we new generations. Nowadays, um, a new generation, has a bit different sort of mentality, um, that in themselves. But in this situation, what I have to tell you is that definitely due to the generation gap, due to the science and technology, and definitely due to artificial intelligence, at the same time different sort of IQ, people are becoming so super fast. People are changing themselves as a robotic machine, and your mind are working so fast, but still there are other flaws in themselves as well, because becoming so much advanced, becoming so much smart enough, clever enough is not worst enough. It is also good, but sometimes that very scientific inventions and the boon becomes scarce when we utilize and in a different way, in negative way. That means misutilization of such such science and technology turn our life hell. So I want to touch each and every aspect of the life so that you people will not have any sort of delusion. You will not have any sort of, illusion regarding the life. We all know that we all are conscious, right? We have short period of time. We will not have much time to perform each and everything that we have expected to perform. But sometimes, God has, huge, um, you know, um, blessing on us so that we can easily perform. But sometimes, due to the circumstances, due to the different, other sort of constraints, we are not been able to perform the things that we need to do at that time. What we need to do is that we need to keep our successor so that we can proceed, we can spread our dream through them so that they can be supported, they can be helping hands for us, and easily we can complete our dream, complete our tasks that we have reserved in our reservoir. I don't know, but I have always love, I have always compassion, I have always positive vibes towards the people who are around me and attached directly or indirectly. I have huge respect, I have huge support, I have huge love for those people who have specially, come here, keeping their existence in risks just to save others' life. At the same time, I have, you know, huge disappointment to those people who especially do not care the, you know, condition of other people. They just want to fulfill their one short of their selfish behavior, selfish needs, and do not actually cure other people. At this point of situation, I have to, you know, I have to disclose you one thing is that life is so hard, life is so difficult, life is so rough that we have not expected. It is out of our imagination, it is out of our, reach, but it's still, my friends, we must try ourselves to be on that point of life so that there will be the meaning of our birth. While talking in this way, you might think that the talk is so philosophical, the talk is useless, it is so, utopian, and the things that I'm telling is not possible in real life. But just once you try, then you can easily feel the solace, the satisfaction, the, sort of, peace of mind in your life when you started supporting other and being so true to yourselves. This is at the a session where I want to make you feel light in terms of your thinking, as it is the evening and it's tentatively it's midnight, so it's time to go to bed and get a sound sleep. But before going to sleep, before going to bed, what I have my advocacy on this is that before going to bed, just we need to be grateful for our life. We need to think that our life is so beautiful. We are here to create something beautiful place to live in. At least we cannot serve all human beings at once, but at least we can help one person a day. At that time you can feel how you become satisfied, and how you become so light, and you have very good sleep in yourselves. So, you need to first think yourself blessed, being that you are human being. You have got such a beautiful home to live. You have such a beautiful family to tackle any sort of problem together. You have very much beautiful caution to get support. You have beautiful iPhone. You have beautiful, Android. You have beautiful, first of all, parents who have given birth to you. At the same time, you have a very good bank balance. Sometimes we will not have 6 digits of bank balance, or even we do not have five, even sometimes four, even sometimes three, even sometimes two, even sometimes our bank balance will be in nil condition. But it's still, my friend, our hearts should be so much, so much happy regarding the things that we have got in our hand. We need to seek our, belongings as our blessings, as our boon. There are a lot of people in the entire universe who have lost their everything, even the vision of their sights, but still these people have set themselves the best and very much strong personality in the world. They have climbed the Mount Everest, the highest peak of the world. At the same time, they have developed the capacity of speaking to the marsh, and they have also developed this skills of singing. As you can take the example in the context of Nepal, Menuka Podial. At the same time, and if we want to talk about in international level, the Florence Nightingale, and there are other in our Nepal. There are such a huge number of people who have created themselves as a person who are not weak physically and mentally. Even they are considered as disabled people, but they have proved themselves that physical disability nothing. If you are strong from inside, from your mental state, then there will not be anything impossible for we all. So beautiful people, it's my therapy, it's my affirmation, it's my meditation that I'm continuously practicing speaking English, because I feel that speaking English is the way of, the way of expressing our ideas to the other side of the people. But at this time, what I need to take into my mind is that I have to develop the habit of speaking always without any sort of agitation, without any sort of shyness, without any sort of anything other, fear or something like that one. Because of that, I'm continuously talking, I'm continuously coming to the live, and I'm connecting with you all people. You might be sleeping, or you might be performing other sort of your tasks, your family work, but I am here to speak, and I'm here to share some of the ideas, and that I am always encapsulated, that I'm always ingrained with. Well, we should not be tired, we should not give up, we should always take our one stand, and always perform right thing, because once you are right, everything will definitely gonna follow on the same set. But if you perform wrong in your life, and you set the negative background, then definitely will be considered negative. So my friends, In the starting phase, in the earlier phase of life, there might come lot of challenges, lot of difficult traumatic situation, but at that time we need to follow the way that we are focused. We should not listen to others. Okay, and this is the thing that I want to share. And no matter how other people will blame or they you know say something, we need to take care of ourselves. God bless you. Good night. Good night.